Hello, everybody. Welcome to Hell's Rebels. Hell's Rebels is a Pathfinder adventure path that came out a few years ago. And I'm converting it to 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons. So right now we're at the end of Book 3, Dance of the Damned. The group is at the Ruby Masquerade. So the deal is, they live in a city called Kintargo, which was overtaken by this guy named Barzillai Thrune. And the heroes have formed a rebellion group called the Silver Ravens. And so Barzillai's having this masquerade party, and a lot of the group's friends or associates are there. So the group went, and basically there was a dance competition that Rawl won, more or less, with Mantis Kaliki, the Lady of Delights. And while the group was schmoozing with the other people, there's about 300 guests here, Ashes snuck off and is exploring this gigantic opera house that is like 4 levels. And Ashes had heard that the old Silver Ravens... Hello, Caro. How's it going? The old Silver Ravens from long ago used to have this place as a base, and because this adventure path is overloaded with magic items, there's almost 100% chance that there's a treasure vault in here filled with way too many magic items for the 5th edition guidelines. But maybe they're there anyway. So I wrote down the initiative order. We'd been going through phases of the dance. Each phase is a half hour. So we had gotten up to 10 p.m. where the Dance of the Damned was. So basically now we have phases. There's the 10:30 phase, 11:30 phase. Then at midnight is the unmasking, where everybody takes their mask off, and Barzillai is going to give a speech. And people think that Barzillai might loosen some of the restrictions, particularly the tax on the bridge, which was so high that the group actually had a folding boat, and they've been smuggling people across the river so they don't have to pay the exorbitant fees to cross the bridge. So, Ashes is first. She got a 21. You are down in the basement. So, let me get that basement map going.
Ooh.
A little bit. You hit the Alt key. Oops. Doesn't want to do that. There we go. Ashes is down in these tunnels. These ancient tunnels in the basement. And you had kind of gone into the section where G21, G22, and G23 were. Right?
Yep. Okay.
And I don't know if did you look in those rooms?
No, I just went through the secret door.
You just went through the secret door. So, because each phase is a half hour, you're going to be able to explore a fair amount here, and I'll try to do it as quick as I can. So.
Okay. Yeah. So the first thing I want to do, the
other players don't rebel. Because it's Hell's Rebels. All right, let's go. So G21, G22, G23. You want to check those out?
Do I have Blassadriette with me? Is she around?
Yes.
I say, hey Blassadriette, if I need you, if I get in trouble and I need you to do a run back up to the rest of the group to let them know, do I need to leave the secret door open for you, like a crack, so you can get through, or can you open that on your own?
She says, I can get it, but I really don't think we should be down here.
Well, it's not like you to be cautious.
Well, there's obviously something going on up there. You saw the guards waiting?
Yeah, but we don't want to dance.
No,
that's boring.
Too small for that. She's like, like a foot tall.
Yeah, right.
She's like a foot tall little lady.
Blassadriette, can I ask you something personal?
Yeah.
Like, why are you still around? Like, not to be ignorant, but like, I freed you, right? I mean, you did your deed for me. Not that I don't want you around, but I'm just curious.
Why am I still around?
You like me, don't you?
No. Stupid. No, you smell weird.
Smell weird.
And you're a shapeshifter.
Now you're just being mean.
That's the truth.
Wow.
You're green or something.
I thought we were finally making a connection, Lysadriette, and now this. Okay, fine. You know, I'm gonna need your help to get to hell. We gotta go find that guy and like kill him at some point, like put him out permanently.
Oh.
But in the meantime,
Your dad.
let's just see what's going on. My what? My dad?
Bearded
No.
devil who is your dad.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I believe that. I think you're just being mean still.
No, it's
Okay.
the truth. That's your dad.
So how does it work in hell?
How does
Like
what
the
work?
birds and the bees, you know? Is it?
Oh, well, I mean, some of them can do it. Most of them don't. They don't need to eat or drink or do stuff like that, but some of them do.
And so he just happened to do that. And here I am. That's what you're saying?
Probably appeal to his diabolical sense of irony. Plus, maybe it's a way of making mortal agents that he can use.
Okay. I'm sorry I even got conversation started now. Let's just go check out these rooms and see if we can find some stuff, huh? All right. So what's in G21? Oh, wait. I pull out my Heward's handy harvest sack that I had hidden under my dress. And I want to take out my leather armor and throw it on over top of my dress.
Okay.
And put on my slippers of spider climbing and my elven cloak. And I want to go stealthy and walk along the ceiling as we check these things out.
Okay, so you're on the ceiling. After a careful check of the door and all that stuff, G21 is just empty.
Okay.
It's one of those rooms where they give you like a paragraph of description of what it used to be, but it's empty. Want to check out
Okay.
G22?
All right, G22.
Same thing. It's empty, but there's bunks lining the walls.
Do I get a general sense of what this place used to be or what it's used for now?
It looks like people slept here long ago.
Okay. Like it doesn't look like it's being used currently. Like is it all dusty and cobwebby and?
Yeah, it's not used.
Okay. G23.
Empty room. There's a table.
Well, this basement sucks.
And then that hallway just ends just in a wall. That's it. Dead end. Guess that's it.
Hey, Blissadriette, do you think something's here at the end of this wall?
She goes, she investigates and goes, wait a minute. There's a seam here. There's a secret door.
All right, let's open it quietly.
Okay. All right. So let's see. G20. Make a perception.
Well, I rolled a natural 20. So that's a 25.
You hear, as you're about to open the door, you feel heat coming from the door. You also hear a little bit of movement, like scratching. Like a dog scratching itself.
Okay. Like a dog. Like a hot dog.
That's an alternative name for...
It's a hot dog.
That's what I call it.
Yeah, it's canonical now. They're hot dogs.
I want to make sure that I'm on the ceiling and super stealthy as I can be, and I just want to just try to push the door open gently so that it's all the way open.
Okay. You stealthily swing the door open, and you see what some people call a hot dog, also known as a hellhound. An evil dog, reddish fur, fire
one?
in its mouth. It's lying on the ground and scratching itself and doing dog stuff, you know, smelling itself, wiggling.
Hmm. Can I try to distract it by...
Tongue hanging out the side of its mouth.
Okay, I get it. It's a hot dog.
Derpy dog.
I want to yell down the tunnel, like, and make it sound like there's something going on, like an echo further down the tunnel, now that the door's open, in hopes that the Hellhound goes running in, so that I can swing into the room and shut the door and close it in those tunnels.
Oh, you want to, like, trick it into going through the secret door? All
Yep.
Right. So ventriloquism? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, sure.
Are you a ventriloquist?
No, not really. But I'm good at sleight of hand and deception, so I'm halfway
Deception could work. Okay. So you're on the ceiling. You crept open the secret door. You see there's a hot dog in there, and you're gonna try to make a noise.
there. Like, oh, look at this big steak. 24?
Okay. So let's roll. I'm gonna roll. So it, like, gets up and excitedly bolts towards your door. Now I'll do a perception, and I'll try to beat your stealth.
Okay. Oh, beat my stealth.
They might have advantage because they can smell.
Well, he also has disadvantage because of my cloak.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm just gonna roll then.
I never made a stealth check, so it's a 19.
I got a 14.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh,
So it's all like it's just sitting there, and then you make the noise, and then it like perks up, and then it's like and bursts through the secret door and starts running around, and you're gonna creep in.
I just slip in onto the ceiling and drop down and just shut the door.
Okay. You're in a square room, G20, where a hellhound hangs out. To the right, there's a long passage. You hear the trickle of water. Might make you have to go to the bathroom. We could do a check for that if you want. And straight ahead, there's a hallway.
So I hear the sound of the water from the south then.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just check that out really quickly just to see what the deal is there.
Okay. Basically, this is a submerged exit. It seems like you could swing that secret door open at the bottom of G24 and swim out into some kind of body of water.
Okay, so
So
that
you'd have to-
passageway is flooded.
Yeah, it's flooded towards the end, so you would kind of swim and come through a hole and come out into some body of water in the city of Kintargo.
No, I would see that it's flooded and not even... I don't want to go any further. So
Mandatory P check. That should be a part of D&D. I'm just saying. Everybody has to go to the bathroom.
okay, I'll keep looking around then down the hallway.
And a poo check probably once a day. All right. Anyway. So
Every long rest.
definitely. All right.
Depends how many
Can I-
soups you eat in Vire.
Can I get a magic item that makes it so I can skip food checks once every
Yes,
long
you're
rest?
immune to P checks.
Yeah, immune to P checks.
Like a magic bladder.
Oh,
A magic catheter.
Eh,
Somebody should make one.
still doesn't sound fun.
no.
Maybe that's an alternate way to administer a healing potion. So there's a hallway you can go. The secret doors in here are just so obvious to you and Blassadriette. Maybe it's just because you're such a pro. So that hallway, there's a secret door on the right. There's a tunnel to the left, and then at the end of the hall, there's pretty clearly another secret door.
So many secret doors. Look at them.
Well, I feel like this is a bad idea, but I want to go to the first one
Mm-hmm.
and just go to... I'm trying to find the G spot here, Sean. At G25.
Oh, wow. Whoa. G13. Easy. And everybody knows you have to be level 20.
Yeah, well,
like
all I
this
keep finding
mythical,
is empty rooms, so I'm not doing a very good job here. I'm just groping around in the dark, basically.
Oh my god.
So you're going into the secret door on the right?
Yeah.
All right. And there's tunnels. You're gonna stay on the ceiling and investigate.
Correct. Yes.
So you start walking down, and on the left and the right, you see the A and the B on the map.
Mm-hmm.
Those are sarcophagi. So there's one that depicts a female cleric, and there's an inscription on it. And the B one, has a sarcophagus that depicts a male halfling dressed in wizardly robes, and also has an inscription on it.
Are these just inscriptions that are they a certain language?
They're common.
Oh. Are they like names, or do they actually say something interesting?
You want to read one?
Sure.
A says, Amyreid, Amyreid, perished 1540 CY in defense of Kintargo on a Hell Knight's blade. May she serve forever at the side of Umbra.
Who's the wizard?
Brackenthorn, slaughtered by Brachizi in 1544 CY while attempting to protect the Silver Raven's legacy.
Oh. So Silver Raven's secret tunnels.
It does seem that way, yes.
Okay.
Meanwhile, up at the party, Essie. Everybody has danced.
Yes.
Let's see if I have this right. Essie is wearing a raven mask, weeping a silver tear, wearing a red dress and a hoop skirt made of the bones of Bish and Bacchus, two of your undead servants.
Yep.
Everybody has finished dancing. There are a ton of people at this party. There is a woman with a raven mask. I think you know who that is. Your sister? Yeah.
Yep.
There's an old lady in a buzzard mask. There's a woman in a little girl face mask.
I already talked to her. I know who that is.
Rapping Athuk is wearing a goblin mask. Some guy is wearing a horse mask.
I danced with him. He's POX.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you know that. There's a woman wearing a blue dress and a dolphin mask. There's a woman who danced with Raw, wearing a spider eyes mask.
I think I can guess who that is.
There's a woman wearing a hag mask. And then there is a guy wearing a beard devil, a guy wearing a bone devil, 3 ladies wearing Irinyes masks, a woman wearing an imp mask, a guy wearing a legion devil mask, a dude wearing a hellfire engine mask, and a woman wearing a Medusa mask. What would you like to do in this phase? And remember that we have mask points.
Yes.
And,
See.
Sean, can I get a reminder like what mask points do? It's been a while.
That's exactly what I am looking for here. Let's see. Here we go.
Sorry to ask.
I was about to explain it because I couldn't remember myself. All right.
Sorry.
So it costs 1 point if you want to distract, focus attention away from another character. It costs 0 to mingle, and when you mingle, you can gain mask points. You can spend 1 to eat, which will also allow you to mingle. 2, if you want to dance with somebody, you'll need to make a performance check, and if you do well, you gain 3 mask points, or even 6 if you roll really high. Or you can spend none and just explore, like Ashes is doing, and that would be you'd spend 2 mask points per creature. You can investigate up to 3 areas per scene, or you can just do something else that you want.
We have a bunch of mask points right now. We've got like 16 or something.
What I have here is 11. Does that sound wrong? Are you at 16?
Did we get anything for the big dance that we just had?
Yeah,
or...
we'll say you have 16, like you said.
Okay.
What would you like?
Essie's gonna get some food and mingle. Did some cardio with the dancing, so you know. Yeah.
I'm gonna make a mingle roll.
Okay.
Oh wait, you might have to make a mingle roll. Yeah,
Oh.
make a diplomacy or a bluff check.
So persuasion or deception? Yes.
Oh,
We'll
right.
go with diplomacy, which is persuasion, because I'm proficient in that one. Okay, well that dice fell on the floor. Just kidding. Okay. 16.
All right, I'm going to write that. Persuasion and bluff. What'd you get, 16?
16.
Let me roll something. Oh. Woman wearing a hag mask.
Oh.
You recognize the voice. If you want, you could make like an insight, I guess.
Sure. Yeah, like why not? +0. That's a natural 1. So 1.
Oh, maybe it's not familiar. All right, let me roll something here. On the D10 chart. She says, I heard from a merchant ship that sailed too close to the dismal niche that there were strange fires burning on the shore. The place is haunted for sure. Who in their right mind would live there?
What, the dismal niche?
Mhm.
That's not that bad of a place. I mean, there's less undead there than there used to be, so... You know. Could be worse. Could be... better, I guess.
She says, well, just the name alone. Dismal
The name
Niche.
is... could use improvement. Yes. It's
Gain
dismal.
You gain 1 mask point. So we're at 17. She says, let's see if she recognizes you.
Essie does have a pretty distinctive voice and manner.
She says, have you ever been to the Devil's Nursery where the tieflings live? You have.
Yes. I was just gonna say maybe she's gonna play coy, but she's not. Yes, I have. A few times.
It was we had some problems with these little tooth fairy goblin creatures.
Ah, yes.
The Silver Ravens took care of it for us.
Isn't that just grand?
It is. I wonder if maybe Barzillai Thrune is going to do something tonight to reward the Silver Ravens.
Doubtful.
I can't help but notice that your raven mask is shedding a silver tear. Coincidence, I wonder.
You will have to wonder.
Alright, be that way.
Interesting.
After Essie, this Theo, man in a horse mask, keeps looking at you. There's a bajillion guests you can distract, mingle, eat, dance, explore, other. What would you like to do?
You know what? I'll mingle and I'll go with that. She's gonna go just kind of tap, just kind of ride from behind from him and just like, been looking at me all night. I wonder who you are.
He says, oh,
Good dancing.
Theo, make a
Oh.
insight.
Dance so well with one of my friends. Did very well. That is okay. So that's insight.
Mhm.
Let's see, insight 16.
It is the voice of Galthan Delrange, a guy that your parents wanted you to marry.
You just see her face just automatically shift. She's like, "Oh my God, it's you."
He says, I'm so sorry about what happened to your parents. I know it's been a while, but
Oh, don't be. They're awful. Better off now.
He says,
But
well,
but I'll take that as for what it was.
it ruined what we had. And to be honest, I've never stopped wondering.
Did we have any like this feels like
No.
like she's just like she's had some like what's it? No.
You also know
Okay.
that his family is involved in horses,
Hmm.
and he's wearing a horse mask. So, holy cow, Ramrod! Holy cow! Random character. Thank you very, very much. Random character gets a natural 20. I will roll this d4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Theo has a natural 20 to use
Oh, nice.
tonight or at a later date. Perhaps in book
Sweet.
4 or 5.
Yep. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Sure you won't need it tonight at the
Oh, I bet not. This
Ruby
is just a party.
Masquerade
This is a
where
party.
nothing is going to happen.
Mm-mm.
He says, "Well, I just feel like fate brought us together here. I'm wondering if maybe you would like to dance."
Oh, you see her like this is like that moment where it's like she's just like thinking like, oh my god, what do I do? You know what? How familiar are you with the dances in the theater? You're read up, correct?
Well, I'm more into horse dancing. What's that called? Dressage. That's my area of expertise. But I can, as a human, I can dressage fairly well.
I'll tell you what. Later in the right before the dance, I have something in mind. If you can keep up and dance with me,
Mm-hmm.
sure, why not?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, it's just no hard feelings, of course.
So you're gonna dance with him?
I'll give him this. So what stage of the dance are we? Are we in 4 of 6?
Yeah, the next 3 phases are just a free for all. Do whatever you want.
Okay.
There's some people dancing. There's some people eating. There's some people talking. That kind of thing.
She's like, I have an idea of what we can do, but first, I'd like to have something to eat.
Oh.
But I'll come and get you. Don't worry.
All right. His big rubber horse mask looks kind of down at the ground. All right. After Theo is Rawl. Rawl, you've just danced with Mantis Kaliki of the city of Fire. She's one of the 5 secret rulers. She's in charge of delights.
I have a question about how much information has been shared between the party at this point. I seem to recall that Ashes, when she went around on her first bit of scouting, she came back and told Theo something. I'm just wondering.
Yeah, she probably would have.
How much of that has Theo managed to tell to us, or has Theo kept that to herself?
Oh, she's probably just like sees you and just kind of like subtly just like kind of gets you up to speed like at some point in the party. Like every so often she'll kind of pass by the people.
Could I ask what did Theo say exactly to Rawl with regards to what Ash has discovered? Because it might affect his opinion about what to do next. I've kind of toyed around with it.
She'll like kind of like gesture to the room where the guards, where it's like something's Ash just said there's something unusual about them, like unusually nervous. So
okay, all right then.
Yeah.
Thanks. So
and then I'll just say like Ashes went. She's currently, I think, in the basement. I think I cleared out a space for her to go down without being seen, so that's where she went in case we ever need to.
So, fast forwarding back to the current moment, Rawl will address Mantis. He'll say, "It was lovely dancing with you. I'm feeling like going for a stroll. You're welcome to join me if you wish."
She says, "Well, I don't know if my husband would approve, but I suppose a stroll would be nice." And you remember that her husband is a corpse that sits at the other end of the table in her mansion in Vire.
if any other party, that would be super unusual.
Because Rawl knows who she's referring to, he doesn't pay it any mind. He just offers his arm, and he wants to lead her directly to the room with all the guards in it.
That's D12.
That was off
I
limits.
believe, right?
Yeah, the ones that were looking nervous. And if my memory is tickling me, I think Ashes poisoned half of them or something like that.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh.
Oh yeah, you did. All right, so you're gonna bring her into D12. Now you know that it's a restricted area.
Oh, I'm planning on it.
D12. All right, so you both enter D12, and I think 2 guards had failed, right? So
I don't remember.
Yeah, it was 2. All right. Yeah, there was 6 guards, and now there are 4. So they're sitting there like sweaty. There's 4 of them. They look up, and one of them says, "You're not supposed to be in here."
Yeah, but that's okay. I wanted to introduce myself to you. He's looking around, and he notices, is there any kind of pile of sick or something that hasn't been cleaned up from earlier?
It's like badly cleaned up. There's still some.
Okay. Alright, so Rawl will take off his mask and kind of look at it and smirk at it.
Rawl, you see we're wearing a gold mask, right?
Golden mask with sort of bleeding roses kind of motif. So I'll take it off and I'll smirk at the guards and I'll say, not much point when you're the only 6'6" man wearing armor at the dance. And he kind of like waves his mask and says, "Do you know who I am?" He'll ask the 4 guards.
They look around, like starting to get concerned. No, should we?
Well, I am Rawl von Hellrose, of the von Hellrose family. I was born to train from birth to be a Hell Knight in the Order of the Rack, and my soul was consigned to Avernus from my birth to be a part of the Church of Zariel. I have done nothing with my life except learned how to kill soldiers, like you. I wanted to know what you think of the party so far. And I'm looking down and noticing the poorly cleaned up sick. And I sniff the air and I say, "Smells like nervousness in here. Cold sweat. The kind of thing that soldiers do the hour before the battle when they contemplate the reckoning."
Okay,
I've seen it before.
Now they look at each other and they stand up and they say, "You need to get out of here right now."
I'm sorry. Can I just say that they should probably make a poop check right now?
I would say that would be a consequence of a high intimidation check.
Yeah,
Then I
we'll
would
get
make
there.
the P check, which would be linked to Constitution.
But Rawl has a plan for what they just said to him, and that is, I was going to offer you the same advice. You see, if, and only if, Barzillai Thrun, your master, whom you serve for whatever reason, plans on making the party go south, shall we say. When that happens, I'll remember you, and I'll find you first. So, whatever the consequences that your master has planned tonight, I want you to personally consider your stake in this matter. There are places you can go. You still have a choice. I'm letting you know, I'm promising you, that I will find you if the need for blows comes to it. So, the door is that way, and you can leave the key with me.
Make a persuasion.
Okay.
Or intimidate, whatever.
Look, I want to kind of turn my camera. It's hard with a laptop, but I got a natural 20. So I
Nice.
try to angle it. There's my natural 20. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, yeah,
Hey, nice scam.
John, can you actually describe how the poop happens then? Or
Oh. Let me roll a poop check.
Oh no. Ugh.
Low is bad.
Mandatory poop check.
I rolled a 17, so
Okay.
they clench.
Hmm.
But they might
Little-
Clenching
poops.
is real.
They might, you know. They're like sweaty and nervous, and they look at each other when you say that, and they kind of have a defeated look on their faces, and they just kind of nod.
Go to Vire if you're worried about reprisal. They're looking for new blood in that city. Armitage. You could make something of yourselves. Serve the Queen of Delights when you get there.
Mantis
That's my
says,
advice to you.
Whoever that might be. At Cobweb Manor.
hmm
They kind of nod, and you get the feeling they are going to slip out of here in a minute.
Okay. Have a good night, and I'll put my mask back on, and I'll return with hand in hand with Mantis to the party.
And she says, I thought you were going to kill them all.
If it came to that.
You can hear her grin beneath her spider mask. After Rawl, now we're in the next phase. Ashes. You are down in a lower level. You found sarcophagi linked to the original Silver Ravens. You're in that hallway with G25.
So I'm going to continue along the ceiling with Blissadriette at my back and head towards G26.
Okay.
I think there was another. Was there a C along the way there? Is that another sarcophagus?
You want to check that out?
Yeah, we'll check that along the way.
All right, let's see here. G25. All right, so C is a sarcophagus depicting a female human dressed in leather armor while engaged in the act of singing, and it has an inscription that says Lady Kaida perished 1540 CY under Thrune's fire while giving her final breath to sustain the Song of Silver.
Okay, so this was like a Silver Raven bard of old. All right,
Want to do D?
sure. Let's check D and E.
A fearless male human with several arrows protruding from his body, and the inscription, after bringing disgrace to the Silver Ravens, Lord Burkesi perished in 1544 CY at the hands of Lictor Nolvanetti. May he find forgiveness in the great beyond, for he found none in Kintargo.
All I can think is Burkesi Foshizi. No, sorry, I'm mixing up campaigns now. All right,
Mhm.
all right. And what is sarcophagus E?
Jackdaw's Crypt. The sarcophagus depicts a female elf clutching a knife to her chest and the inscription, Jackdaw, taken from us by unknown assailants in the time of greatest need. May her memory live on, and may she yet live to reclaim her treasures found within.
We've heard that name before because I have that written down. but
Yeah,
I don't
that
remember
sounds
where we
familiar.
heard it. I wasn't expecting female elf though, so that's interesting. Okay, cool. I will silently creep towards G26, expecting to see piles of loot and gold, and not another empty room.
All right. There's empty armor racks, weapon racks, chests, sparse bookshelves.
Wait, it's all empty? Empty
No,
chest?
Not all.
Oh, okay.
No. There's a total of 700 platinum,
God damn it.
8,000 gold, 25,000 silver,
Oh my
and
god.
120,000 copper pieces that can be scraped together from the chests and coffers.
Thank
My
God
God.
I have Heward's sack with me.
Mm-hmm. And
That's
oh yeah,
good.
there's gems and
Are you-
jewelry worth 11,500 gold.
Are you keeping track of all this, Theo?
Yes.
You also find a walnut and silver scroll case. that has scrolls in it.
Dump them in there.
Oh, come on! Oh, this is ridiculous.
What scrolls are they?
Oh,
Yeah, I know. I was just
come
gonna.
on. All right, we'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll pop it open and take a look. I have to.
Well, all right. Well, there's there's a scroll of raised dead and stone to flesh, and a scroll of word of recall.
Oh.
Ooh, that one's a good one.
Oh, look, there's a staff. Staff of healing.
What?
Oh, look, there's a ring of wizardry. Oh, look, there's a manual of gainful exercise. Oh, hey, look, over there's a lantern of revealing and a horn of blasting and a ring of evasion
My
and a +1 transformative axiomatic longsword.
Wait, why did they leave all of this here? I'm afraid to touch it.
Dump them in the bag. Dump it in the bag.
Trap.
All right, let me read you something from this description.
I need to look at the staff.
While it should be obvious to the PCs that much more wealth was once kept here, what remains is by no means meager. There was more.
Oh my god.
So, let me tell you those magic items again.
Okay,
Scroll of Greater Restoration. I think I missed that one. And by the way, the scroll case is worth 200 gold.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Scroll of Raised Dead.
Somebody writing all this down.
I'm writing it down. Scroll of Raised Dead.
I don't know what an axiomatic longsword is, but I had to say it out loud because it was so awesome. A scroll of stone to flesh. A scroll of word of recall.
Okay.
The staff of healing. I'm not sure if that's in 5th, but there is a
Yep.
Yeah,
I see it. Yep, it is.
Awesome.
Yep.
Especially
Great.
for-
Great.
Cool.
There's a ring of wizardry. That's probably.
I don't
in
think that's in 5e.
No, it'll be
it
some
might be.
some sort of wizard ring, probably like a ring of
Look it up.
spell storing, maybe.
Yeah.
A manual of gainful exercise. I think they have those manuals that bump your stats. A lantern of revealing. Pretty sure that's where you turn it on, it sheds light, and anybody who's invisible is visible. Horn of blasting. That's in the book. I don't think a ring of evasion is in there.
Might be.
I think that sounds familiar. Yeah.
And a +2 transformative axiomatic longsword. Oh, +1. I said it was. Sorry. Transformative axiomatic longsword. I'm sure those are all Pathfinder terms that do things.
Axiomatic longsword. I'm looking it up.
The Ring of
Axiomatic.
Evasion is 5th, not the Ring of Wizardry.
It's
Ring of
in.
evasion is in there. So we'll say it's a ring of spell storing.
Cool.
Cool.
Oh my god.
Oh, thank you, Dylan. Axiomatic is lawful aligned. Okay.
Oh my. Yeah, against chaotic creatures, I guess.
What does transformative mean? Does that mean it can
Probably means it can shift shape between like longsword or something else.
Yeah.
like Lion-O?
Yeah.
Sword of Omens.
Yes.
Maybe not.
No.
Let me read you something else there, Garrett.
Blasting.
While you're taking like forever to pour that 120,000 copper into all your pouches, your dimensional pouches. I can't imagine how long that would take.
You're very fast. Very fast.
Oh, you're probably used to it by now, actually.
I just shoved the whole chests in there. I'm just like, eh.
All right, let me read you this. Yeah,
How do you, wait, is Heward's sack full? How does this thing get filled up? There's no more room.
And then you just dump it out at our like thing. It's like how much? It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop.
Mary Poppins purse.
Yet perhaps the most important find here are the documents detailing much of the Silver Raven's tactics in defending Kintargo.
How the hell has Thru not found this?
Among them is the secret doors.
Thru,
Don't you know evil NPCs can't find secret doors? It's in the rules.
all this. I'm pretty sure he's just like, where is this stuff? And you just like go there for 5 minutes and it's just like, oh, found it.
All right. There's in those documents there is sheet music for something called the Song of Silver, which also happens to be the name of Book 4 of the Hell's Rebels Adventure Path.
Give that to me.
I guess.
this Song of Silver. Rules for this potent performance and how it can help. Oops, won't say anymore. Will appear in the next adventure. It's complicated, and you're going to need to take some time to study it. There's just no time right now. Plus, what does Ashes know
I'll
about
sit down
sheet
and take.
music?
I still got an hour.
Nothing.
I'll
It's
sit
going
down
to take
right now.
days.
What?
Is that
Days?
A clef or a B
I'll
sharp?
speed read. Just
Or
give me the
there's-
summary. The
or
cliff.
there's-
I look in the back for cliff notes.
Is this staccato?
Or cleft notes.
Clef.
like-
Oh, that's good.
It's like you just hear
Oh,
like
wow.
you probably heard like Theo just like talk about music. He just kind of shuts out like blah 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 blah.
So, yeah, your haversack is like beeping. It's like at capacity, but whatever. You dump all your treasure in there.
Yeah, I guess.
All right. Gonna do anything else in this area before I switch to somebody?
Before
No. I'm sure that's going to take me a while.
To do anything else besides discover the greatest treasure hoard.
No, I think I found what I was coming to find.
there's
So.
gonna be some happy undead in a little bit. Some not gonna get a horn of blasting.
Oh, one has a staff of healing. One.
No, that's mine. I'm on the happy.
We have one read a manual of game.
We just have one zombie hold the lantern of revealing all the time.
We created
No.
a monster. This is
Oh, this is so wrong. We've broken this adventure path so badly now.
How
Okay.
can you break what was already there?
it's already been here.
All right. Meanwhile, back upstairs at the fancy party, it's Ash's. Oh wait, no, it's Essie's turn.
So Ashes relate stuff to Fio, and Fio's relate stuff to us. Do I know if there's any unexplored areas upstairs then?
The second floor. Well,
Okay.
let me slide this map over. All
Woohoo.
right.
The DM sliding into you.
That's very okay. First, I was like, "Oh, that's dirty." But then, how clever! There's two things. Beep 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 beep. Ew. Ryan's on fire. I'd give you inspiration, but I feel like that would undermine the importance of the bits. You know what I mean?
Wait,
If I
what?
just-
So
if I just-
we're
if I
not
just-
doing normal inspiration
If
anymore?
I just throw around inspiration, nobody's gonna do the bit thing.
It's okay. I'm sure I got one better.
I'll
pun
give
than
you one.
left.
I'll give you one inspiration.
Oh yeah.
We'll
okay.
test. We'll test if it stresses the Twitch economy. We'll just see what the effect
Okay.
is. All right.
All right.
Second floor. I've slid the map over so you can see
Cool.
it. There's a
Yeah,
number
so
of
explore the second
many
floor.
Yeah.
stairwells that can bring you up there. The gray areas are ones that you're allowed to check out. Yellow ones are
Uh-huh.
off limits.
Yeah.
So if you are doing explore, you can spend 2 mass points per area, and you can do up to 3 areas.
Okay. Sure. I'm gonna explore. Let's see. Can I sneak up to E8?
E8.
Yeah.
Jeez, look at the note on there. Okay, sure. E8 is a restricted area.
Yeah. I'd like to be invisible.
Oh. So you kind of
Yeah.
up the stairs.
I'll
and
just I'm going to go to the bathroom and then I just turn invisible. I'm in there. Classic move. Yeah.
Okay.
But do you actually go to the bathroom? Because you'd have to make a pee check.
Mm.
I do well. It's fine.
I think now you would know this before you even started. The restricted rooms are going to be locked. I know somebody stole a key ring. I think that was Ash's.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
But you do know, Essie, that door is probably going to be locked when you go up there.
Now
Now you have you have a half hour, so there's time for you to do something.
Yes.
Although, if you snoop
Uh-oh.
around up there, actually, you might make a perception.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
If you look on the map, you will see an S in the wall.
Well,
They don't-
my
they don't even
perception's
know
not
that it's
great, but that's
there.
a good roll. Let's see if I'm proficient. I'm not, but that's a 19.
Oh my
Okay.
god. Yes.
So Essie,
Yes.
if you just go up there,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna notice in the wall
Yep.
that there's a secret door that leads
Oh.
into E8 from E1.
Cool.
And E1
Yeah.
is the balcony. The seating in the balcony has been removed to provide a mingling floor. There's a number of noble people in attendance in this area. So there's a number of people like, yes, and like taking their glasses and stuff like that, you know. And, I much prefer it up here above the rabble. And over there on the wall, you're like, wait a minute. If I pull that candelabra, the wall's gonna click open.
Perfect. Yeah. So I do that.
And also, E. There are guards. There's 4 guards around.
Okay.
So, nobles and guards, you know how to get in there. You're a little concerned that somebody might see you.
Well, I am invisible.
You're invisible. Okay. So make a
So-
stealth with advantage. Just to
Yeah.
see if anybody notices that you slide through the door.
Okay. Thanks, invisibility. And thanks, high dex. Or not high dex. Okay, so that'll be a 19.
Alright. You slip into the room undetected. This room features several large tables and chairs.
Uh-huh.
Make another perception check. Come on. What?
That's a 16.
Okay. There's on the north wall.
Uh-huh.
In the north wall, there's like a box.
Mm-hmm.
It's covered with papers, but when you kind of go through it, under the papers, there's treasure.
Oh no,
There's
really?
treasure everywhere.
8 potions of healing.
Wow.
2,
Okay.
I guess, elixirs of health. That's a thing, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it says 5 doses of restorative ointment.
Ooh.
Let's say that's. I don't know what the hell
Which is
that
the
is.
same as Kigaton's ointment.
Like a lesser restoration or something.
Yeah.
Lesser 5 doses of lesser restorative ointment.
Oh, it's in here. No, it's it's a thing. Wait.
What is
Oh, it's that thing.
It's the same thing as Kigaton's ointment, yeah.
Yeah, it's the same thing I put on the
okay.
the weasel and just made there. Yeah.
Okay. There you go. Restorative ointment.
Cool.
That's one room.
Alright, I'll just stash it all under my hoop skirt. Got plenty of room under there.
8 potions. 10 potions and 5 doses of ointment. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, I don't know if you've walked around in a hoop skirt, Sean.
No.
You can
But-
fit multiple people under there.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
I have a friend who does Disney princesses exclusively for cosplay, and I've had to help with a lot of hoop skirt stuff, so yeah, I shove it all under my hoop skirt.
All right.
All right, so I get 2 more rooms.
Mhm.
Oh snap! Okay. Fricky, let's go to all the restricted areas. I'm invisible still. Let's go to E6.
All right. Now that is going to be locked.
Yeah. The question is there anybody in E5?
E5 is a private lounge set aside for use as a private room for honored patrons who donated large amounts of money.
Mm-hmm.
It's a private dining area, and it's not off limits, but the room is not visited by other guests, so it's empty.
It's empty? Cool, I'll just break the handle.
Like, how do you do it?
Well, I'm pretty strong, Sean. So
That's right. All right, you bash the door open.
I have mending, so I could fix it.
Nice. Okay.
So when I'm done, I can just sit there for a minute. and
Okay.
fix it. But yeah. Just-
E6. All right, let's see. Actually, there's almost nothing in here.
Okay.
It does look like a nice place to hide or conceal bodies if something should happen.
Good. I will make a note of that because that could become important,
It's a
and
bot.
I'll fix the doorknob and leave it unlocked.
Okay.
Mending.
You got one
Okay.
more room. That's
Yeah.
pretty much all the yellow rooms.
Um,
The others are just stairs.
Yeah, I'll check out because I cast mending. I'm not invisible anymore. And I'll check out E4.
E4.
Yeah.
It's a small sitting room. Actually a shrine to Asmodeus.
Oh.
All guests are expected to stop by here and leave an offering to the Prince of Darkness. There's a locked iron offering box where people drop their coins into. Wow.
Is there really? Is there anybody in the room?
No.
Can I shake the lockbox? How does it sound like there's a lot in there?
There's coins in there.
But is it like a lot?
Well, not compared to the thousands you accrue. Like
Okay.
the
I'll
falling from the sky kind of coins. You would guess that there's probably about 50 in there.
Oh, even if that's platinum, no. I'll stay discreet and just.
And there is a huge painting of Asmodeus sitting on the throne, holding his ruby scepter, staring at you.
I check to make sure it's not actually a painting that's staring at me with holes in the eyeballs and there's someone just standing behind.
Nope, it's just a painting.
Can I draw a mustache on it?
Oh my god. Yes. All right. You do.
No one will know.
You do. You really draw a mustache in this shrine of Asmodeus.
This is such a bad idea.
All right.
Yeah, why not?
Is it a Hitler mustache? A curly mustache?
Yeah, obviously.
You give him a Hitler mustache?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That is Essie's phase.
And then I'll just walk out the room real nonchalant, looking, like I paid my respects. Like, yeah.
Tisk. Theo, what do you want to do in your turn?
All right. We have one more event before Thrune's thing, right?
Yeah, once we get you and Rawl, there will be one more phase, and then it will be midnight.
Okay. You know what? Let's mingle. Let's mingle. Let's go kind of talk to the You know what? I'll go to the band that's in the thing and just kind of mingle with them. Just kind of get
the orchestra?
The orchestra, yes.
All right. Now the orchestra that is in the pit. D4.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You see the orchestra pit. The open area is surrounded by a low railing. It drops 10 feet into the orchestra below. Music wells up from the pit. So I can tell you a little more. G3. The area is open to the stage and low seating above. It's a 10-foot distance up to the upper floor.
Mm-hmm.
Normally this area is where the orchestra plays. These human performers are all wearing faceless masks. And they don't seem to react to you in any way as you approach.
Oh, nice. I just go up to I guess I'm going to go to the conductor.
They seem very focused on their sheet music, and they're not. You want to go up to the conductor?
Yeah.
Okay. Some lady wearing a mask.
Lovely for you to get out and be playing again, considering the opera house has been off limits, don't you think? It's quite beautiful.
The woman conducting?
Mm-hmm.
She looks angry.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, "Can't you see that I'm busy?"
Yes, it's quite lovely.
Make an insight or a perception.
I'll do a insight. $18.
Oh, okay. So you notice, you as a spellcaster, you can tell when somebody's concentrating to maintain a spell. She's concentrating to maintain a spell.
Do I have what I have? Can I just kind of figure out what is it? What is it?
Like an Arcana.
Check.
Arcana.
12.
entire orchestra is an illusion.
Oh,
You're
that's a
also
shame.
kind of thinking she's magically disguised and is not actually some human lady in a mask, but something else altogether.
She thinks there's out loud like, oh, that's unfortunate. It would be so nice to have regular performances up here. She'll just like lose interest and like walk away and just kind of once Raul comes back to the room, I guess, and just like pity the orchestra's not real.
What do you say, Raul?
Sorry, I was muted. What happened? Sorry.
The orchestra's not real, unfortunately.
Oh,
Highly irregular.
yes, and the guards, by their reaction to what I just told them a few minutes ago, have confirmed it for me. I don't think Thrun has any intention of following through on his promise.
It's not exactly
might-
subtle, is it?
No, it's not. It's crude and bumbling, but that's been his way before.
Mm.
What do you want to do? We've got to consider how he might be trying to play this. Do you want me to start hunting down some people, or should we play this out?
Our friends and allies maybe start giving hints. That's maybe time to leave. But
Alright.
but we know what it is, and what better way to show up through it in his face than to take his home away from him, show him up in his own home. This is my home as well. I am not going to get chased out of it.
All right, so you intend to fight. That's fine. So, but do you want us to warn the people? There might be a panic if we start claiming things before.
Just people we know, just so they know. Like,
all right.
Like Her Highness over there, for example.
Theo, as you're talking to Raul, the horse mask guy comes over. He says, "Are you ready for dressage, my dear?" And he kind of gives a sideways glance at Raul and Mantis Kaliki.
You just see like Theo just kind of like, oh, okay, yeah.
Raul, as an aside, says, "You suggested that to me at one point, didn't you?" To Mantis.
And I'll look at him and I'll just, or the horse head, and I'll just say, next, give me a few minutes. I'm sure. Do you know? You know the leader in Syrinscape, correct? You teach everybody.
The what?
Leader in Syrinscape. It's a dance.
Oh. Yes.
Of course. Who hasn't?
The supper step.
Syrinscape. But good.
I do the rear supper step every Thursday.
Yes, so give me a moment and we'll go down there and have quite the performance. Just go through the motions and it should be quite the performance.
So are you saying you want to wait till the next phase to do that? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Is that it for Theo?
Mm-hmm.
Raul.
I don't know if it would count as a mingle, but Raul would like to go to the people that seem to be, we've discovered so far, are friendly, and perhaps start to warn them that, something about this party is not right. The orchestra is an illusion. Look closely, see it for yourself. And some of the guards have been posted have been showing signs of discontent.
So there's 300 people here.
Yeah.
There's 20 of special note.
Mhm.
You could do.
I'm assuming Mantis has already heard the previous conversation because she was with me before. So I would probably go around and
So
I
why
don't know.
you pick 3 out of this bunch? Ready? Raven mask,
Yep.
buzzard mask, little girl face, goblin mask, horse mask, dolphin mask, hag mask, beard devil mask, bone devil mask, Arrhenius mask.
Okay. I'll do the I'll do the hag mask because I think that was good. We'll do the let's do the Arenyes. We treated them as one before.
Mhm.
I can go up to them and just give them a word. And I will also talk to the I can't remember who these people are. The Raven mask. I think that was
Okay.
Essie's sister.
You approach hag mask, who's drinking, and you say what?
So that I say that something isn't right about this place. The orchestra is an illusion, and the guards are restless, as if they're preparing for something. I think you may want to leave if you want to avoid trouble.
She looks
For your own
around
sake.
nervously and nods and says, yes, but we can't. The unmasking isn't until midnight. Can't just leave.
Signs are not looking good, and I'll take off my mask to this person. I'm saying, if you trust me, I would leave, and then I'll put my mask back on.
She seems to recognize you. So then you're gonna go over to the Raven mask lady.
Yeah, I'll do that as well.
You and Mantis go over there. Raven mask says, "Oh, you're friends with my sister, aren't you?"
Yes. And on her behalf and on my behalf, this place could be dangerous.
You people are nuts. You're crazy.
Very well.
So
You're free to stick around, but if you're not able to handle yourself
you see what
in
she's got on her
times
dress?
of danger.
She put bones on her dress, real bones of real people. Can you
Yes,
imagine if you were related to one of those people? Oh, hey, there's
Yes,
my
I could.
uncle's femur, you know? I don't know what to do. I'm surrounded by crazy people.
Then perhaps you should leave.
Please, God, help me.
All right.
She seems a little drunk.
Good.
Okay.
You're crazy
She's
too.
like black sheep of the family. Just...
She looks at the spider mask of Mantis Kaliki and says, "You're crazy. You're all crazy." But thank you for the This is like Tony and Tina's wedding, where you're doing a murder storyline here at the party.
Oh God!
Like
Oh
there's
no!
not enough going on.
This is. She thinks she's some game night.
And then you go up to the 3 Arrheniuses. One's got a blue mask, one's got a monster Arrhenius mask, and one's got a modern lady Arrhenius mask.
And with them, I'll just say, ladies, we've had a good discussion before. I just wanted to alert you to the fact that some things about this party are not adding up. There's a security risk. For your own safety, you may wish to leave the premises early.
Blue Arrhenius listens with concern and says, "I hear what you're saying, sir, and I'm gonna be on a high alert. Right? Thank you for the warning, officer."
Is that a voice that I would recognize?
No.
Okay.
I may have based some of these NPCs on celebrities.
Okay.
The monster Arrhenius mask woman bites her lip, looks around, plays with her hair, flinches nervously. It says, "Okay, I hear it, but the unmasking isn't until midnight, but I need another drink." She's like, "Glug, glug, glug." And then the beautiful one with the long hair, the supple features of femininity. She gets all nervous. She looks around and is really concerned with her big doe eyes, but doesn't want to leave without her friends, the Arrheniuses.
All right. Well, collect them and maybe sit this one out.
All right. And then Rawls' phase is over. Sorry.
Yep.
Now we're going to enter the final phase before the unmasking and the end of the party where everybody goes home. Safe and sound.
Safe and sound. I'm sure. Yep. Safe and sound.
Party's reaching a crescendo. So, Ashes, you're in G26. You're exhausted putting the last of the 120,000 copper pieces in your haversack. You're going to walk back past those sarcophagi?
I feel like I should be dragging the sack behind me. It's like it's so heavy. That's not the way this thing is supposed to work, is it?
Do anything else with the sarcophagi before you head out?
Well, I'm certainly not going to try to loot these things because God knows what would happen. So, no, I think the goal is just to get back upstairs at this point.
Oh, okay.
So I don't want to necessarily go the way that I came
Uh-huh.
because that has a hellhound in the mix. So maybe I'll take a quick peek in G19.
G19. All right, yeah, you're like, wow, hey, that is a secret door there. All right, G19.
Oh.
This is a shrine that was once devoted to patrons of the Silver Ravens. The Raven Queen, Umbra, probably Clarissa, goddess of battle, Mari, goddess of luck. Yeah, it's been trashed and unholified. And there's a secret door on the opposite side of the room.
Well, that's sad. Okay, I'll follow that secret door on the other side of the room up to G17.
G17. This room was once the conservatory. Musical instruments that were once kept here were pushed against the room's southern wall to make room for a staggering array of torture devices. So there's torture devices in here, and a whole bunch of musical instruments that I mean, there's no way to really loot all this stuff like the cello, but it's worth 6,500 gold in all.
Should we do some calculations on Heward's handy harvest? No.
I think we maybe hit the limits.
Okay, no, I'm gonna leave all the musical instruments. I don't care. I'm just gonna
And
try
let me
to.
slide this map up a little bit.
Um,
You know that the tunnel from G19, it does keep going. It looks like it ends in one more room.
yeah, no, I don't care. I'm just trying to get back. Oh God, one more room. That's famous last words, isn't it?
One more room.
Well, I'm a rogue. All right, one more room. I'm gonna take a quick glance in G18 then.
G18,
Oh, that's so far away from everything.
it's a paragraph describing what the room used to be.
Oh,
Now there's nothing in it.
I wasted
Oh,
my
no.
time on an empty room. That's how I end this basement. How awful. So angry at this place. Okay, I want to try to sneak through G17 through that main chamber south of where hopefully all those hellhounds are, and just make it back over into G4. Was it G4 that I came down so I can get back upstairs?
All right. In the chat, I just allowed the term "your asshole," but let's not go nuts with my asshole. Okay. I'm sorry. What were you saying, Ashes? For the most part, just leave it.
You've never had that limit before, Sean.
Hawk James just
falling down.
you know. Sorry, Ashes. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh.
What you
But wait, do I have to
has-
make an asshole check? Is that what's going on here?
Not yet. No.
Okay. I
Unless-
just want to try to get over
Zip.
as silently and as quickly to where I came down the stairs so that I can get back up the stairs.
Okay. So you're gonna try to get back into the party.
Yeah, basically. Before it ends.
Okay. All right. So this is the final phase. Ash's final turn is heading back up to where the party is.
Do I have time to see some of the party when I get up there to hand them a couple things?
Yeah. What did you want to give them?
Well, if I see Rawl, I just want to hand him the sword.
Just casual armaments.
Yeah, like I pull it out of.
It's just like a couple hundred people dancing, eating, and mingling, wearing masks and fancy costumes. You're gonna pull out
Yeah.
your backpack and pull out a huge, big sword.
Yeah, aren't you still in leather armor and stuff?
Yep. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, and if it's not too like if Raw's in the middle of the dance floor, I'm not gonna do it. But like if he's like somewhat off to the side, I pretty much would just walk up to him and be like, "Hey, Raw, check this out. You should probably hang on to this."
It is
And then I might
transformative.
even go over to like Theo and or Essie, whoever I see first, and be like, "Hey, check out this staff."
Oh, where'd you find that?
Just say you see both of them.
Okay.
Hey, there's a lot more there's a lot of coins in the haversack that I have now, and I don't know why people left this down there, but there was a whole like Silver Ravens thing, and there's these sarcophagus and like this Brackenthorn wizard and Lady Kaida and all these other ones that jackdaw that we heard about. All their remains
Oh.
are down there. Please don't tell Essie. And it's like a whole thing, but I
Essie's
like took
pretty-
basically all the
Essie's
stuff.
pretty much right there. So
Well, I do this hoping that she doesn't hear, but she probably hears.
Mhm.
Here's it.
I'm not gonna.
Where'd you?
I heard remain.
There's a hellhound in the way. A lot of
Mantis
hellhounds.
Mantis Kaliki says, "Are you saying that the corpses of
Wait,
the
is she
founders-"
around?
Yes.
Oh no, the both of them. This is your worst nightmare. Both of them like want to race you dead.
I know.
This doesn't even involve you. What?
She's like, this is an interesting thing happening here. What
It's
do you-
very
Yeah,
interesting.
but you're
I'm
not
glad-
like really part of the deal, are you? Like, are you?
Yes, I am.
Uh-oh.
She
Did we
says-
give her like a card? Is she an official member, or like what's the?
Yes, she is. Ashes, yes, she is.
Oh,
She's an
alright.
ally and a friend.
She you see her, she's a tiefling. She's got like a long tail. You see the tail wrap around Raw's thigh
Huh.
softly. And
Yeah.
She says, "Are you saying that there's 5 corpses of the original Silver Ravens down there? That's
Are
amazing."
you? Isn't it though?
Well, I wouldn't
Share
say
a look of necromancer glee.
no.
This
I
is-
wouldn't say for sure. I suspect. I can't really read very well. I mean, I was out on the streets for a long time and stuff, and like, you know, I don't know. Maybe
She says, "I mean, I could have them sit at my table at my next
Oh,
party."
make a
Although
thing out
I
of
know
it.
that you're,
Delightful.
she
What?
looks at Essie and is like, "Well, actually, you could do a lot of really interesting things with them.
Oh God.
I could.
How
Did-
amazing would that be? You could actually adventure with them."
Yes,
Sort
it
of.
would be. I bet the Silver Ravens would like to help out the current Silver Ravens.
Oh my
What?
god, she's like everyone's best friend. Like she's Theo's like fashion friend. She's Raw's like lady friend, and Essie's
Everyone's
like,
no,
necromancy friend.
no.
Like, by the way, have you ever thought
What?
about doing this with a hoop skirt?
Okay, I'm gonna just
Bacchus
put
and
the horn
Bish.
of blasting
One more
around my
noble
neck,
joins
and I'm
the
gonna
party.
go off into a
Yeah.
corner somewhere because I'm.
We'll go over it when it. Keep that safe. We'll go after this party. This party.
Mhm.
I'll fill in like Ashes on the whole like fake orchestra thing.
Oh, do you want me to kill her?
You can't kill what's not there.
No, I mean, somebody's got
I don't know.
illusion.
Oh, unfortunately, Ashes, you're pretty much out of actions at this point.
Oh,
Heck no. Just keep an eye out.
I spent too much time in the crappy basement.
Oh, the
Alright.
crappy basement where you found like 18 magic items.
Yeah. You weren't down there. You wouldn't.
No, it wasn't.
Surprised you told us about it.
Ashes just has like.
I'm actually sorry I told you about it now.
Hey, thanks
Just
for
please
this.
go on to the next action phase. God, why?
Okay.
After Ashes is Essie. Essie, it's
I
almost
go down to the
midnight.
crypts and I raise the founders of the Silver Ravens.
Do you? Is that what you want to do? You want to go down there?
Essie really wants to go down there, but this is the final phase, so she should probably be here. I can just infiltrate.
You have you have a half an hour. How long is it?
It's true.
You have a half an hour.
Good luck in the basement, Essie.
You're pretty sure you could probably
I'm pretty sure I hid all the secret doors on the way up, right?
you
Like
can
double.
probably get there and mess around down there, but you wouldn't be able to get back up into it. But I mean, you could go down there if you want.
Now or later.
Especially with invisibility
Yeah.
and with Ashes giving you directions.
Yeah.
You don't need to avoid that.
She's like, I'm not giving her.
You could probably sneak in there again, like.
Oh yeah,
and
Essie,
find
you go
them.
down the steps and you just head north, and there's this big open room, and there's a bunch of these hot dogs. That's where you know you're in the right place.
Hot dogs. God, the hot dogs.
So Essie, on your turn, do you want to go down there or do you want to do something else?
Do you really want to go down?
Hold on, I think you're muted.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
It's so tempting to go down there.
So tempting. Yeah.
The Silver Ravens. I mean, they'd want to fight.
I'll take you down if you want to go down.
Hold on, you're muted again.
I'm muted again?
Mhm.
Oh my God.
Now it's better.
Okay, sorry. New computer setup.
Mm.
So, yeah, Essie will just like hand you a napkin and a pen. Draw me a map.
Did you draw a map, Ashes?
Oh, I'm gonna regret this so much. Yes, I draw her a map,
Mhm.
I'm gonna go play in the crypt.
And you know
and
this-
not the. I draw the map so that she can avoid the one hellhound that I have trapped in the.
Is there a clock that tells us the time?
Yes.
Okay.
Looks like you could avoid the Hellhound by going through a bunch of other rooms. Like if you went through G14 and G17, you go through the secret door and come at it from the other direction. So
Okay.
you want to do that?
Sure.
So, you're going to go invisible?
Yeah. So that way I can just move fast.
Alright. So, you make your way down to G25.
Mhm.
A, B, C, D, E. So yeah, let's see.
Oh no.
There's sarcophaguses.
Yeah.
There's one of Amaride, a female cleric,
Mhm.
a halfling named Ba, who's a wizard. Brackenthorn. Ba Brackenthorn is his name. Lady Kaida, who's a human in leather armor. Burkizi, a male human. And Jackdaw, who is a female elf.
Well, let's start with Jackdaw.
Oh, I'm so glad you said that.
Oh, okay.
So you open the sarcophagus.
Yep.
You crack it open. You're an expert at doing this.
Yeah, and I do this for a living.
Mhm. And when you open it, there's no body, but there's treasure. Oh, there's a Shadow Mithril shirt.
Essie is incredibly disappointed.
A +1 dagger of returning, so if you throw it, it'll come back to your hand. Oh, there's a hat of disguise in there. That's good. Oh, boots of Elvenkind. That's not bad. Huh. So, no Jackdaw, but items.
Okay, so dagger of returning, a hat of disguise, and what was the other thing?
A +1 returning dagger, so you throw it and it comes back to you magically. And boots
I love the
boots of
go ahead.
Elvenkind.
I love the idea of Essie seeing all this glittering treasure and like just shoving it out of the way, angrily looking for bones.
Where are the bones? Where are the?
Well, there are 4 more crypts.
Go to the next one.
All right. The rest of them all
Please be
have
bones.
bodies in them.
Please be bones.
The real treasure.
They all have their old, ancient, like 60-year-old corpses.
Oh, only 60? Well, I guess it's not too bad. Whip out the Ouija board. I sit between all of them. I ask if they would that they would like to help the Silver Ravens once again.
They all, of course we would.
Excellent.
Silver Ravens forever.
Cool. And I'll take them bones.
And Burkizi says, at last a chance to avenge my failures in life. And Bob Brackenthorn says, you killed me, you douche. So are you animating them?
I think she will. Gosh, I think she will animate somehow. Let me look at my spell slots here.
So basically, like, this was Ashes goes up to the party and is like, I found like the dead bodies of the original Silver Ravens, and Essie's just like a cloud of dust and runs. Essie,
Essie?
she's gone.
What?
Gone.
Yep. She will animate 2 of them.
So there's
Halfling and the next smallest one.
Oh, oh, yeah, that's right. We don't have a tiny corpse yet.
We don't have a tiny corpse yet. She'll animate the shortest 2 and then have them carry the bones of their comrades to animate later because I'm out of 3rd level spell slots for today. I can only raise 2 at a time so far.
Okay.
Wait till next level.
So the halfling is Bob Brackenthorn. The next smallest, I guess, would be Amy Reed. I don't know. The cleric, half elf.
Okay.
And they carry
Cool.
the bodies of.
Yeah, and I tell them just to walk under my skirt, my big hoop
The
skirt.
cleric half elf is coming back as undead.
I asked. She was cool with it.
So you
Cool.
stuff them under your hoop skirt.
Yeah, they can carry their because I don't have a dimensional pocket, so I can.
All right, that's definitely Essie's phase.
Yeah, and then I
Theo.
just head back upstairs.
Your final phase, Essie or Theo.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Just for information, is Thrune's not anywhere near here, is he? Or is he?
What?
Is Thrune? Is
No.
he okay? Damn, it's too bad. Theo's gonna go up to my friend in the horseman. It's like, all right, time to show me what you have.
Oh,
This is surely gonna be a great performance.
all right. He goes, oh, the rear supper step.
Yep, Somerset.
He's like all nervous and breathing.
Yeah. Oh,
heavy.
you'll do fine, I'm sure. You dance so well with Essie. Just when the music starts, that's when we'll start. And then she'll walk with him out. First, she'll cast silence on the orchestra, and then
silence.
silence.
Orchestra. Okay.
and then she'll just like clap and like she'll have music of her own going, and she's going to sing the song she's going to perform part of the play Paper King of Irulan, which is basically like a it's kind of like a thinly veiled like insult at a past ruler. So she's kind of like doing this in front of Thrune if she can, and she's going to just dance and sing with
Okay.
my
So make a performance check for your
Yeah.
performance.
All right. Performance plus 11. Let's do this. 21.
Okay. Now let's see what Galthan Delrange in his horse mask, how he can do with his horse-inspired dancing. He rolled a 3.
Oh my god.
He's not good.
All right. So yeah, Theo just kind of like takes like control a little bit and just kind of like leads him around. Like she kind of adjusts like halfway through. So she takes the lead position and just does that while she's singing.
Mhm.
And in addition, since this is more than a minute, she is going to use her enthralling performance
Mhm.
and kind of like make eye contact with 5 of the guards that are around.
Mhm.
So they have to make wisdom saving throws.
Wisdom saves.
Mhm.
Here we go.
They have to beat
9, 3, 16,
Mhm.
17, 4. So I think 3 failed.
3 failed, so they are enthralled. They're basically charmed by me.
Okay. 3 guards are charmed by you. And 4
So they basically are like, I'll tell them what to do. They're kind of like adoring fans at this moment. And at the end of the performance, I'll go to she'll whisper to her dancer. It's like, you need this. You did. She'll be nice. She'll be like, you did wonderful. And she'll say, "You need to leave now for your own good. It's dangerous here. They want to see you hurt.
Make a
Act like nothing
persuasion.
happened."
Or diplomacy or whatever it is.
Yeah, persuasion. I mean, it's for his own good. That is. Oh my God, that's a 30.
Oh, all right. He says, "Will I see you again?"
Yes. And she'll smile at him.
His
like,
horse
"No, you didn't
mask
leave."
wobbles.
Oh boy.
Gallops right out of the building. All right, that was Theo.
Mhm.
Now, Rawl, your turn, and then the unmasking will happen.
Okay. Rawl simply wants to. He wants to go around and. I think he wants to dance along with Theo's music. So he'll dance with Mantis.
Oh, okay. So,
Okay.
do a performance.
Yep.
Should be good.
I got a 10.
She got a 15.
Okay.
All right. So as you're dancing, Mantis asks, "So what do you think is about to happen?"
Oh, violence.
You-
It always ends in violence. Are you able to handle her yourself? Or should you oh. Okay then. Well, you're welcome to stick around. Stay close
Okay.
and we'll see what happens.
You want to do anything else special in your phase before?
Nah, I'm good. Let's see what happens.
Let me hit my Barzillai is ready to talk. Sound
Uh-oh.
set. Okay. So, at midnight, Dotari guards begin herding participants into the central auditorium. Soon, every participant at the Ruby Masquerade has gathered as they prepare to remove their masks. Oh, allow any PCs who were exploring the chance to return to these areas. You all get back. How about that? Once everybody has gathered, Barzillai takes center stage. I think I have an image of Barzillai.
Yes.
Guess.
There he is. Barzo. Let's get him right a little higher. Boop. There he is. Okay. This is a
Oh.
nice, normal guy.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Man, shaved head, black gloves, red and black outfit in the Asmodean fashion. He addresses the crowd and says, "And thus we come to the conclusion of tonight's festivities. I would like to thank each and every one of you for making the Ruby Masquerade a night to truly remember." Any of you who want to can make an insight check.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
14.
24.
15.
Also 24.
Ooh, you guys rolled good. So as he's talking, you notice additional guards gathering along the edges of the room, closing and locking doors, and taking up tense positioning.
Can I move towards the door that was to where the guards that I spoke to earlier were
Yes.
and see if that's locked?
Yeah, that's going to be locked, yeah. Oh, well, wait, those guys aren't there, so it's not locked.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll stick next to that door and ask Mantis to be with me for this point. At this point.
I think Theo's gonna just kind of gesture at the three guards that she has charmed, just kind of like kind of gesture them to come over to her.
Okay.
And just stand.
Okay.
She's going to be staring daggers at Thrune this entire time. She's not leaving this moment.
Okay.
I want to tell at least Rawl, but potentially the rest of the party about the underground, underwater potential escape as well.
Okay. All right. Good to know. Is that easy to get to through the door where I'm at?
It's easier, I think, the way that I think the opposite doors from where you are.
Okay, but are those going to be locked at this point?
Yeah, but I pull out a set of keys.
All right, you maybe take that side of the room.
Okay. I'm going to go stand by those doors.
All right.
Into
So
D8.
Rawls by D12, Ashes by
Mhm.
D8. But Essie and Theo, you want to do anything special as he's talking?
No, just prepare myself. Be ready to cast a spell if need be.
Yeah, Sophia's just looking very defiantly at Thrune at the moment. She's not moving. She has her little guards with her.
Mm-hmm.
He says, "We have reached a turning point, all of us in Kintargo, and from this night onward, the city will look to what occurred this evening as a rallying point. A point where the city's true villains were revealed and its true heroes were forced to save the day. A point where the so-called Silver Ravens showed their true colors. The colors of blood, of betrayal, and of death. Thank you, loyal sacrifices of Kintargo, for offering yourselves as the martyrs this city so desperately needs." And with these words, his troops attack, and a number of devils appear or change from their magical disguises. So there are 17 guards, a bone devil, a Barzillai, an actual Arrhenius, 5 bearded devils, and that's it for right now. Let me turn on the Massacre sound set.
Oh, okay.
Roll initiative, please. Oh my god, I rolled really high. That is the highest initiative roll ever. Alright, Theo, what'd you get?
16.
Theo with a 16. Essie.
I also got a 16.
Oh no. Who has a higher dex?
Me.
Yep. SC definitely has a higher dex.
Essie. Ashes.
This is my third nat 20 of the night.
God,
I
thank
feel
God we
like I'm
found one.
using them up and I don't have any left, but it's a 20. It's a 24.
Okay. And what about Raul?
14.
Alright. So it's gonna go. So, Ashes, as he finishes his speech, the guards who had locked the doors and surrounded the room just start attacking the 300 people that are attending the party and killing them all. And among them is a bone devil and an Arrhenius, a winged devil lady, 5 bearded devils with big halberds, and yeah. So, Ashes, what would you like to do? You're over by D8.
Sucks to be them. I am going to unlock the door to D8. With the keys that I found. I suppose that's my action.
Uh-huh.
And
No, not your action. You can open it. There's a bonus or whatever.
okay.
When you open it, in that room, it was like a little party room. I
Yeah.
don't know, you were the one who went in there, I think. There's 3 cages.
Yeah.
You
Yep.
see 2 guards in here, reaching up to the cages and trying to unlock them. There's birds in each one.
Polymorphed animals.
But it was a little higher than normal, so you couldn't really see what type of birds.
Okay.
It's probably not great. Oh, yeah.
Let's see how this works. I'm gonna pull that horn of blasting that I just found, and I'm gonna point it at him, and I'm gonna go.
Horn of blasting. All right.
What is this? A DC 15 Constitution saving throw?
Oh, you got it?
Yeah, I think that's 30-foot cone.
Yep.
All right.
It's
So,
audible 600 feet away. Oh my
Yeah, it's a loud horn.
god.
It's a big one.
Or a horn of whispering.
Yeah, that's what you use to bust through some city walls sometimes.
Con save.
Yeah,
Might
DC
create a
15
whole
con save.
opera.
Go
Yeah.
ahead, people can't escape.
Yeah.
One of the birds made it. And that's it. Everybody else is full hit.
Okay, so 5d6 thunder damage, half of much if they've saved.
5.
Let's see here. 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 thunder damage. Half of that if they have saved.
17. Okay. So, half of that would be 8.
Yep.
Guards. Grab those guard stats here. Alright, so we got... Oh, okay. Wow. Alright. So, blow the horn of blasting. Massive blast. Part of the ceiling caves in and the wall collapses. The cages just are blasted open, crash against the wall. And the guards are just splattered against the wall. The cages are all blown open. 2 of the birds are just dead. But one of the birds is alive. And it kind of clucks its way out of the dust. And you can see that it looks like a hideous hybrid of a lizard, a bird, and a bat.
Oh no! You gotta kill that
Oh,
thing. You gotta
no.
kill that thing.
Yes. Yes.
I'm like, I really didn't mean to hurt your bird friends. It was coincidence that they were in the way. I was just going for the guards.
Then it's my turn.
Oh,
Alright.
feels bad.
So it comes out of the wreckage and it clucks menacingly and it flaps towards you. Tries to bite you.
Good luck.
Can I do an animal handling as a reaction? Is that no? That's not a thing.
I thought of dirty things and I didn't say none. Ready? Plus 3. 17.
Oh. Yeah, I think that hits.
It bites you. You take 3 piercing and you must make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh God.
Very, very important.
Make a hot.
Natural 20.
This is the.
Good thing we got that flesh. To
Well, I
Flesh
hope I
to stone,
haven't.
flesh,
yeah.
that stone to flesh scroll. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope I haven't used up all my nat 20s. Hint, hint, dice.
Don't.
Oh, nat 20!
Wow.
You need to do something today to get used to that luck. There's some luck today.
That's a 21.
Buy a lottery
So
ticket.
its
Yeah.
beak like clamps down on your forearm, and suddenly your skin turns gray, and the gray begins to spread rapidly. But you pull your arm away quickly, and it fades.
Thank
You need
God.
to tape that note to yourself. It's like, use this if I turn to a statue.
Yeah.
All right. So the bad guys get to go.
Bring it.
All right. The Bone Devil. So the guards slaughtering guests. Slaughter. The Bone Devil goes up to... Oh, really? So, let's say... Raw. Near
Yo.
you is the old woman in the buzzard mask.
Mm.
Bone Devil approaches her, and it's got this huge tail stinger. She flings off the buzzard mask. She pulls out a hacksaw, and you realize that this old lady is the psychotic serial killer that you released, Nurse Hacksaw. And she says, "Go ahead and try it, sonny." And she's gonna try to fight you. This hacksaw can carve right through bone. So
I'm gonna let this play out.
The Bone Devil versus Nurse.
Let them.
She
let them
rolls a
fight.
natural 20,
let
I
them fight.
swear.
Let them fight.
So the tail comes at her, and she actually
Hacksaw's right
cuts
through
the
the bone.
stinger off of the Bone Devil's tail. Alright.
That
Huh.
Bone
Raw,
Devil
what did I
thing.
say? You were
Wow.
so worried. You were all about, oh, how could we let something like that out into the general populace? And look what happens.
Chaos.
Chaos.
Disgusting.
The Arrhenius swoops down. She's like hovering up above. Swoops down at the woman wearing the hag mask and jams her swords right into the hag mask woman's chest. The hag mask falls off, and it's Nia, the tiefling from the Devil's Nursery, who led you through the Devil's Nursery and got you a whole bunch of tiefling members of your rebellion.
No.
Wasn't she the one person who agreed to go away that I talked to?
Was she?
Yeah, I thought I
Yes,
talked to
you're
her.
right. Wait,
But she's
never
come
mind.
back.
One person.
But
Erase.
she's come back.
Your eyes are blurry. You realize, oh no, wait, Nia's by the door trying to get out, and instead that's roll again.
Who else? Let's kill somebody else.
It's a woman wearing a dolphin mask, and the Arrhenius stabs her through the chest, and blood goes flying everywhere. And the mask comes off, and it's Ava, the aquatic elf that you rescued,
Oh
that
no.
led you to the dismal niche, and you
Good
helped
thing we
out
have a
her
shit
people.
ton of raised dead scrolls
Alright. So
Right.
Ava's dead.
Ava is dead.
for now.
Nia is safe. Okay, and then the bearded devils are coming at you. So Theo, a bearded devil, red skin, a snake beard, huge halberd. Let's see if I still have the page. Alright. Bearded devil comes at you, Theo. You've got your 3 guards there,
Mhm.
charmed, and it makes 2 attacks, one with its beard and one with its glaive. Beard +5, 15.
15 hits.
So you take 6 piercing. You must make a con save.
Okay, sorry. I can't save. Alright, that's one of my I'm actually good at that. 20.
Okay, so you're fine. And the glaive, 10 misses you, right?
Mhm.
Swings, you duck. Ashes, you're dealing with a cockatrice. Essie, bearded devil,
Yes.
snake beard, +5. Oh, missed you with that. The glaive also missed you with that. Raw, 2 run over. 1 attacks you, 1 attacks Mantis Kaliki. So +5. Missed you, +5. 19.
Not for me. Misses me.
Ooh, Mantis is hit once with the beard. Does she save versus the poison? Yes. So she's hit with the beard. Doesn't seem too phased by it. And it looks like she's a warlock and she's preparing to cast some spells.
Okay.
There's one more bearded devil. I guess one more bearded devil can go after a guest.
No, bring it.
1, 2. Oh no! The goblin masked rapping Athuk.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
I am
Okay.
representing Kintargle, Reba.
This suddenly became the best party ever.
Let your nuts drag, blood.
It's like
What the hell?
And the bearded devil, like a snake, like shoots out and like, pulls his eye out of his socket, and then it cuts his head off with the glaive. Wrapping Athuk. He's dead! At what may become known as the Ruby Massacre.
Ha!
And then it is Essie's turn. Is the
Yeah.
bearded devil trying to kill you?
Yeah, he said he has a halberd and a glaive, or are there 2 of them?
Oh, it's a glaive. I get those mixed up.
Oh, okay. I want to take it.
He's
Yeah.
holding the glaive. You're gonna try to take it.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to take it and hit him with his own glaive.
All right, let's do a opposed strength.
Okay.
I have
Bring
+3.
Alright.
I rolled a 13 +3 is 6.
I have a +5, so I'm pretty good about this. That's gonna be a 19.
You pull the glaive from him, and then you're gonna.
Yeah,
All right, go ahead.
I want to hit him with the glaive. I'm not proficient with glaive, but
Okay.
still pretty good. It's +5 to hit. Does a 17 hit them?
Yes.
Okay, cool. That's a D10 +5. Alright, so that's gonna be 12 points of damage.
12. Okay.
Yeah.
And then
So wait, the party wizard just pulled the glaive away from the bearded devil and hit it with its own glaive. Is that what just happened?
That
I just
is
wanna
what
check.
just happened. Yes.
Okay.
Well, it was that or like a magic missile, dude. I ain't got. Well, I also have I also have skeletons. Can they yank him from under?
Oh
my-
yeah, from under the hoop skirt.
Yeah.
All right. The legendary silver ravens lunge at the devil.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So yeah, let me go on my creatures. So they're each gonna make an attack. Ooh. Your back is That's your Okay. Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Then an 18 will hit too.
Uh-huh.
Cool. 7 and 5 points of damage total.
Okay. All right. So your two undead like lunge at it. Look surprised as your skirt like. All right. Is that it for Essie?
Yeah.
Theo, you have 3 guards that will do your bidding, and 1 bearded devil is angrily trying to murder you. What do you do?
She'll just like, is Thrun still up there, or is he like, has
Yeah,
he
he
like
is.
left? She'll
He
like
is.
just lock eyes with him and just say, tonight you die here, Thrun. This is my home before you took it. You're in my house now. And you'll die here. And all your minions will die here as well. And she'll her hair will kind of like do that kind of like floating thing, and she'll just like have like a fearsome visage and cast fear. As many guards and as many, she's gonna want to first of all hit the beard devil in front of her, but it's a 30-foot cone. So she's gonna try and hit as many of them as possible. Have them just run.
Does that affect everybody in the cone? So if you hit, because there's
Yeah.
people too.
Yeah, it's not damaging. So like if
All right. So
they happen to,
what's the save?
the save is 15 wisdom.
Wisdom. That's 0. Okay. So your bearded devil failed it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do some guards. Bunch of guards are hit with it.
Mm-hmm.
Crowd is hit with it.
Yeah.
The bar's a lie. Let's see here. Let me look at. Does he have magic? Oh, he does. Okay, so hold on. Let me see if he has magic resistance.
Of course he does.
I rolled a 5 and a 3. So, when you cast it at first, he smirks and he says, "Do you really think Barzillai Thrun would be stupid enough to show up here?" And like the image of Barzillai fades, and it's another bone devil. But
Mhm.
then, as your spell washes over him, his skeletal face like is contorted with fear. It looks like your spell actually had effect on him, despite his magic resistance.
You just hear Fear just like fears like he's not here. God damn it. It's not him. And then she'll all right, so what the Fear does is on their next action they have their turn they have to use their next action to dash away from me.
Okay.
And she's just like she is furious and she'll look at her guards like kill this thing.
Oh, they will roll. +3. One of them hit it for 4 points. Alright. Here's his fear. Got it. Is that it for Theo?
Yes.
Roll! There's
Yes.
2 bearded devils attacking you. One is attacking you, and one is attacking Mantis Kaliki, who's right next to you. But she'll be busting out warlock spells. Probably Witch Bolt or something.
Sounds wonderful.
Some
Target-rich environment.
Some warlock crap.
I will use a bonus action to engage Fighting Spirit, so I'll get myself some temporary HP, and I get advantage for attacks this round. And I will lay in, as they say, to this guy in front of me. So the first attack, wow, I rolled a 1 and a 2, so I'm assuming 11 misses. Second attack with advantage, that's better. A 28 to hit. And they're lost, so I guess the axiomatic isn't going to add any damage to them. So I deal 12 magical. Oh, sorry. Yeah, 12 damage, magical slashing.
Okay. All right. Is that it for all?
That's it for me. Well, with the heel of his boot, he'll kick open the door behind him that wasn't locked, and yell, "Get out this way!" To the people that are near him.
Okay. All right. And then Mantis will attack her. Ooh, okay. So her bearded
Wait.
devil takes some damage. All right. We're almost out of time, but I think we can do one more round real quick.
Okay.
Ashes. There's a cockatrice. It just bit you. You're in D8, the side room. You collapse part of it with your horn of blasting. There's a room where 300 people are being slaughtered by guards and devils. And there is a cockatrice that is trying to peck you to death.
Stab it with my dagger.
All right. Go ahead.
That's is that a 17? No, that's a 20. AC 20?
AC 20 hits.
All right. What do I get for this thing? 7 piercing. I guess I don't get sneak attack, right? There's nobody else around. So 7 piercing damage. Is it dead or not?
No.
I take out my other dagger with my bonus action and I stab it again. That's only a 10. So I guess I don't.
Okay.
Get off of me, stupid bird.
You notice also you collapse stuff onto the cages, and you realize that the other 2 cockatrices are still alive, but they're buried in the rubble, pinned with their cages, so they can't do anything, but they are technically still alive.
Nice. Excellent.
On my turn, the cockatrice tries to get Ashes. Now it only has a +3 to hit, which means I need to really charge up this die with positive energy.
It's always positive energy.
18 + 3.
Oh my
21.
god.
I hate cockatrices.
You take 3 damage. You need to
We are the
make
worst.
a Constitution saving throw.
All right, here we go.
Lunges at you. Whoosh. Peck.
14.
You made it.
Oh
Again,
my god.
your skin starts to turn gray, but you pull it off real quick. Then bad guys. Theo's is afraid, so it turns and runs and provokes from Theo and the 3 guards. So I'll roll those guards.
Oh god. Okay, I'm just gonna. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna say I'm gonna use my twin hit. I'm like, no, that seems like a bad idea. All right, I'm gonna roll. Nope, that's a 7.
Seven.
That's for the best. She tries to swipe at it. Nothing.
Okay. It's
She's
running. Barzillai, Bone Devil, is running. I guess it goes. Whew,
Man.
I guess it's gonna go up those stairs in D6, the S4 and the S5 stairs.
So it no longer looks like through it anymore?
No, it looks like.
Oh, that's too bad. I think Theo would have loved to see, like, even if it's fake through and looking scared to death.
Yeah. Let's see who else we got here. Ashes has the cockatrice. Theo has one. Rawl, Barb Devil, Bearded Devil on you.
Yep, let's take him down.
Miss and miss by 1,000,000, and on Mantis. Hits Mantis 1 time with the glaive. She takes 8, and she makes her saving throw.
How is she looking after 2 hits?
She's fine.
Okay.
She's kind of the equivalent of your level, more or less.
All right.
And then Essie,
Yep.
you have 1 on you. But you took its
I
glaive.
did. I took it. I did take its glaive.
All right. It just lunges at you, and it snakes like on its face. Like, oh, and it's got the 2 undead on it as well. So it's like struggling with them, but some of the snakes like whoosh whoosh come at you.
Yep.
So
Bring
plus
it.
5, 21.
That'll hit.
So 6 damage and a con save.
Okay. Thankfully, I have good con. That'll be a 16.
Okay, you make the save. So then 17 guards in here. Some of them were hit with fear, so they're also fleeing up the stairs with that Bone Devil.
Mm-hmm.
Other guards are still just slaughtering random guests.
Yeah.
And then there's the Arinyes. And all right, the Bone Devil who's fighting Nurse Hacksaw, it got its tail stinger cut off with the hacksaw. It like staggers away from her, and I guess watches as Nurse like a random like party member, like just from a person in a mask and a dress, bumps into Nurse Hacksaw, and Nurse Hacksaw turns her attention to the party member and says, "It looks like you have a boo-boo," and starts like hacking her head off, and the Bone Devil this other Bone Devil doesn't know what to make of it.
We don't know her. We don't know her. Must be one of Thrune's agents.
Why?
There's two
Raw
left.
side glance at Ashes as this happens.
So the Arrhenius picks out Essie's sister, swoops down at Eleanor.
No.
Eleanor looks up.
Dad's gonna be so mad if he has to raise her.
Too late, as the Arrhenius flies down, plunges her impales her on her blade, and flies back up, holding her body, and like drops her onto a table that had drinks on it, and the drinks go flying everywhere. And Eleanor is dead.
This is the only NPC with any sense in this whole campaign.
And then, Ashes, you hear a woman wearing a little girl mask is trying to get to you in the D8 room. She kind of swings the doors open. She throws her little girl mask off. And you see, she shifts into a couple forms.
Oh, it's her. Yeah, your friend.
The
Yeah.
weird
Best
rogue who you rescued from the place that you were imprisoned in for a while, and then she just disappeared and ditched you guys. But she also takes on the form of the woman who sells the sugar balls, Lucula Jens. And she looks like she has something important to tell you. But then that Bone Devil, who was fleeing Nurse Hacksaw, runs over and
At least we know she can take a hit.
casually swipes at her with 2 claws. So a claw goes right through her back, through her chest. And Lucula Jens, the shapeshifter, assumes her true form, which is of a green-skinned creature with big pointy ears. And she says, "I'm your I'm your
Oh,
blood. And the Bone Devil just like casually tosses her aside, turns and starts hacking into other guests and like looks at his tail, like, what happened to my tail? And your whatever, Lucula Jens lies on the ground out there, just blood spreading. People are slipping in the blood. And the little girl mask slowly is washed over with red blood. Once pristine and clean. A symbol perhaps of the innocence of youth washes over with the blood of this mysterious woman. Okay. That was my turn. Essie, you took its glaive. It's stinging you. 2 of your undead sidekicks are attacking it. What would you like to do?
I would like to.
Ooh, I'm sorry, we're over time. Let's do this real quick, okay?
Okay. Yeah, green flame glaive. It
Okay.
does a
Green
17 hit.
Yes.
Okay. It's going to be say math. 11 points of slashing damage, I guess, because of the glaive, and then 4 points of fire damage, and then I'm gonna tell my 2 skeleton. I'm gonna tell one of my skeletons to go get my sister.
Okay. All right. The other one will attack the devil. Ooh, it hits it. Oh, I'm sorry. You're supposed to roll that.
Yeah, it's
You-
okay.
You can
It
take my roll
hits
if
it.
you
That's
want.
fine. Well, it got a natural 18.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. But minimum damage, so 3.
This bearded devil is wounded badly.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like it's bleeding in multiple areas. Looks very close to dead. Is that it for Essie?
Yeah, she'll be like, "Oh, we gotta take these things out, stop this massacre. Ugh. Use all our resources.
So Theo, you got 3 guards around you. A bunch of people are fleeing. The bearded devil that was attacking you, chased off with a frightened effect.
Mhm.
You're just standing in the middle of this place where guards are just indiscriminately slaughtering everybody.
Mhm.
What do
All right.
you do?
All right, Theo's gonna levitate on her her boots. She's gonna be like 10 feet above the ground. she'll
Oh.
just she'll just yell out to you tell Thrune when you return back, when you clean your way back from hell, that I will not stop until he is dead in the square, and I sing the folly of bars of life Thrune. You tell him that. And then she'll use her mantle of majesty to kind of like take on the terrible Feywild appearance, like beautiful but terrible. And then she'll tell the actually, you know what? She'll look at can I see Ashes from here?
Yeah. Yeah. Just fighting a chicken.
You know what? I'll point to it. My eyes will lock with it, and it's like grovel. And I cast command on it to grovel.
What kind of save is that?
That is a wisdom save.
+1. 15.
15 just makes it. But how many of these guards can I take out with a shatter without hurting these people?
You can take probably 3.
You know what? I'm not messing around with this. I am casting a you know what? I am going to cast a 3rd level shatter on them.
Okay.
And they each, so I'm just like, takes a breath and just like lets loose this terrible scream that like will kind of like explode the area around them. So that's a con save.
All right, so you let out the scream. I rolled a 1, a 1, and a 7.
Okay, God.
Stuff goes, just
48.
explodes. A chandelier falls down.
Yep. Oh God, that's a lot.
Hit the airness on the way down.
14. 14. 21 points of damage.
21 points. Okay, you kill all of them.
Okay.
Flying into a wall and splatter.
And then I look at my guards. It's like, protect the other guests. Fight the others fight the other guards if you have to. Make sure they get out.
And Raw.
Yep. I'm gonna do an attack. One of my attacks is gonna go against the guy in front of me, and that that's a 13. Does that hit?
13 on a
Bearded Devil.
Hits, actually. Power score.
Wow. Okay. Cool. All right. I deal 10 more damage to him.
Nice.
It's magical slashing, and then my second attack, I want to instead be a grapple with the bearded devil that was attacking Mantis. I want to basically kind of reach out and like grab and wrap my arm around his glaive controlling arm, so that he can't really attack her. He has to contend with me. So, is that an opposed athletics check?
Sure.
All right.
+3. I got a 17.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my inspiration for this. And I also got athletics. I got a 18 with advantage.
Okay, so you grapple it.
Right. So basically lock him up, and so that I'm fighting off one of them with my sword, and the other one I'm using my shield arm to grapple his arm.
Okay. Let's see here. All right. That's it for Raw. Mantis does more damage to hers. Okay, so we'll have to stop there. Well, what's the plan for the start of the next time, as you're in the middle of the Ruby Massacre? Do you have anything specific? Do you want to get out of here, or do you want to finish off your enemies?
Protect the people.
Protect the people, but
Okay.
kills, yeah.
Okay,
And shoot them out.
so we'll pick it up right from here next time. I don't know. You want to do? Let me turn the massacre noise off real quick. I'll go back to the back. All right, plugs real quick. Shawnee, got any plugs?
Yes, tomorrow on Pro Restarter's channel at 8 p.m., I'm playing in the Phase. It's Afrofuturism Cypher game. It's pretty awesome so far. We've just fought a giant Russian that just basically turned into a Hulk and just beat the ever living hell out of us. But it's fun. And then on Mondays on the Greyhawk channel at 8:30, it's the beginning of the end for Liberation Joff as we head underneath underneath Joff's capital to fight mind flayers that are working with the giants. So that should be cool.
Lindy, got any plugs?
Yeah, Mondays on my channel. Check out Mondays in Exandria. It's super fun. Critical Role World. On Tuesdays, Mists of Ravenloft. Super spooky stuff. We're in, Touch of Death, so it's super fun module. And then on next Saturday morning, so Saturday morning cartoons, Teenagers from Outer Space, Battle of the Bands. Don't miss it. It's gonna be fantastic.
Awesome. Gary, got any plug?
Rapparathic again soon. Soon. Not next weekend, but soon. Stay tuned.
Ryan, words of wisdom.
No, this advice. Keep on playing D&D. This is super fun. Loved it. Yeah, tune in next week for the exciting conclusion of another episode of Dragon Ball Raw.
Yeah, we'll finish this and we will start book 4 next week, the Song of Silver.
Nice.
And tomorrow, Sunday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, Dungeon Academy. They're actually going on the Spelljammer, the actual the Spelljammer, which is like a ship in the shape of a manta ray, and it's got like a city on its back. It's really big. And they're going to go
Nice.
there looking for the 4th piece of the Rod of 7 Parts. And I just did a whole bunch of work. I made a little Google Drive document for them so we can keep everything straight because it's getting like hard to remember everything. So, thank you very much, everybody in the chat, everybody who watched, all the players. Thank you very much, and we will be back again next week for more Hell's Rebels. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.